5.
What's going on outside? Is there going to be a snow day tomorrow? Is there enough snow to build a snowman? Let me go check. What's going on out here? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Singh from the National Weather Service. Who are you?
I'm Ria, a 5th grader, and I'm just trying to see if I can build a snowman.
It's not safe right now. Let's go inside and learn more about this. This, my dear, is a nor'easter.
A what now? Is that a storm that hits northeast states?
Don't confuse a nor'easter for a storm that only hits the northeast coast, but the direction that it goes in, the northeast. Let's go.
But how are nor'easters formed?
Hello, I am Storm Brody, chiefest and greatest of all calamities. I form when cold air from the Arctic and warm air from the Gulf collide, and that's when a storm is born. The data shows that the pressure dropped 63 hectopascals. Barometric pressure is measured in pascals, and 100 pascals is 1 hectopascal. The typical sea average air pressure is 1013 hectopascals. Low pressure sucks all the other air in because nature wants everything to be the same pressure. This causes windiness and generally unpleasant temperatures. When a storm drops 24 hectopascals in 24 hours, it is considered a bomb cyclone. I dropped much more than that, and that's why people were worried.
But what are those spinny thingies?
Glad you asked. Those spinning thingies are because of the Coriolis effect. The Coriolis effect makes things moving long distances, like air currents or planes, move in a curved line. That's why storms in the northern hemisphere move in an anti-clockwise direction, and storms in the southern hemisphere move in a clockwise direction.
But why do storms get bigger as they move across the ocean?
We like it cold over here. Hi, I'm on the way from the ocean. But seriously, if the sea temperature gets high, it gets more evaporation, which makes more moisture for the storm. If you look at the sea temperature graph, it's 8 to 10 degrees Celsius, which is 2 more degrees higher than the average of 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. This might not seem like a lot, but it really is for a huge ocean. A storm passes through a warm ocean and gets more fuel in the form of moisture, and this leads to rainfall and snow. Storm Brody was a slow-moving storm. If you look at the wind speed chart before January 4th, its wind speed changed, but not by a lot. It changed by 2 to 12 meters per second. In miles per hour, that's 17 miles per hour. So Storm Brody was slow, but had lots of time to pick up moisture from the ocean.
But you're just the ocean. Why would it matter if you got a little bit of rainfall or snow?
My young Padawan, you have much to learn. When the strong winds in a storm push against the ocean, it makes the wave height way taller. If you look at the wave height graph, it shows that I was 8 meters tall, which is 26 feet. So if you stack 4 microdrones on top of each other, I would be taller. I have the graph to prove it. But you people in the coast area should still worry.
Why should we worry?
Well, when high tides combine with powerful winds, it can push the water onto land, inundating the coastal line.
That deadly combo is called a storm surge.
Oh no, how bad can it get?
Well, if anything floods, it can destroy lots of things. It can destroy infrastructure, property, and lives.
Gosh, I wish we had warnings so we wouldn't get washed away.
Well, we study and predict the storm so we can evacuate people before the flooding happens.
You humans are tiny, but you have big brains. You nerds are taking pictures of me from the extraterrestrial realm. Your satellites are invading my privacy.
How does that help us?
You humans spy on me for a reason. They do something called math, and they try and predict my path of destruction. This is Gozar, a satellite that has been tracking me for a long time.
I'm doing my job.
I want to destroy everything.
I want to protect everyone. I've been revolving around Earth 4 a day. I've been tracking you guys since 2016.
What do you do up there other than taking photos? And how do you send your information to the weather forecasting people if you're 22,000 miles above Earth?
I transmit my photos to antennas and I let them do their thing, which is decode it and study the data.
Just one more thing. We know that climate change is bad, but how does it affect weather?
Many people confuse weather and climate. It's sort of like news and history. It's somewhat the same, but very different. When the ocean temperature rises, so does the sea level, and the Great Ocean variable slows down. When the water warms, it creates more fuel for the storm. That's why storms are becoming more frequent and more deadly. For the last 30 years, we have been using math, computing, and data to predict storms. Early warnings can save human lives.
What can we do to help?
You can do so much, my dear. You are the next generation. Don't make the mistakes we did. Lower temperatures, reverse climate change, reduce carbon emissions, study meteorology, and help us predict the next nor'easter.
Science is so cool.